Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading for September 9th through the 11th, 2022. This is for Capricorn, last shuffle here for Capricorn. Capricorn, what we have here is behind a mask and great gratitude. You may be extremely grateful for all that you have in your life, but you are determined to be very humble. You're determined to act as though it is just a normal everyday occurrence. And in reality, you may be behind closed doors, shedding tears for how beautiful things are for you, or shedding tears for how much you've been blessed. You may do this privately. You're not going to be in front of everyone beating your chest like, I have such a great life, I have such a great this or that. But it's behind a mask. Behind everything, you are just, you may be smiling within. Okay? And that's a beautiful feeling to have, right? Behind a mask. There's the great gratitude. Well, you may be honestly grateful for the clarity that you have now, right? There's some energy here about behind a mask, Five of Cups, Knight of Wands rather. Um, Behind a mask, you may be really disappointed or regretting being so flighty. This would be an energy of like behind a mask, like you're grateful, right? And it's very hard for you to be grateful. I see this now. There's an energy of being grateful for the decisions you've made in a sense, because maybe you would not be able to see the blessings in your life right now had you not made um, decisions that now you look back and go, why the heck did I do what I did? So that's what that shows here. Seven of Swords can sometimes be shady, you know. Sometimes it's a thief card or something that like deception, you know, thievery or something like that. But more so than anything else, a lot of this looks like past energy. You have two wands and you have two swords back here. So you may have made some decisions that you look back now and go, why did I do that? But then at the same time, it's like, well, I'm grateful that I did, because at this time I wasn't thinking clearly. And not the Swords doesn't, he's not thinking very clearly. He doesn't have time to think because usually he has to move rather quickly. This is a cleverness energy, like you have to think on your feet, you got to hurry up. And so you may have not been able to think clearly. So you may be grateful for the moment that, you know, for the clarity you have now, because you can look back and go, wow, what a dumb or what a terrible decision, or what, you know, sadness. And I say that because there's shame here and there's sadness and there's regret, heartbreak even. And it may be because of quick, passionate, immature decisions to do things, right? To go chasing after something, and it may have been chasing after love. It may have been three's a crowd kind of energy because of the Three of Wands, and it may have been rather quickly, you know, move fast, and now you're just in regret. So behind a mask, you may be imagining what could have been. You may be looking at the victory that you have over this energy. I would say this, you need to look at the victory over where you have been. So this is like maybe imagining what life behind the mask, you may be imagining what life would have been like had you not made a certain decision. That's what this is like. How much victory would I actually have had in a relationship or in a situation if I had not made decisions, snap decisions based off of passion or something like that, right? And so there's something like that going on. And I only say Two of Cups. Three of Wands would be that you know, just riding towards something, and maybe because you have been feeling as though, you know what I mean, like waiting for something to happen, not realizing that you had to make your own happiness in a sense, going towards a fantasy or something like that, waiting for this fantasy to actually be something, and it may have been a big disappointment. And so this is something where it's like, oh, regret. I regret it so much. I'm maybe ashamed, maybe. So this is behind a mask. Grateful for what you see now, but also regretful of the decisions that you made that may have been deceptive, you know, kind of thing. Like now you look back and go, that was so not, you know, not who I am, or not what I actually, you know, I missed a lot. I may have made I made a lot of decisions because I didn't have all the information. And now that I do, I'm like, but this is nonetheless just still grateful for the life you live now. But there may be an energy of you imagining what life could have been like should you not have pursued getting attention or something like that. There's something with that, because the Knight of Wands and the Three of Wands is like waiting for something passionate, somebody to be like, ooh, Capricorn, come, riding towards you, and then you going towards things. And it seems as though there's some sort of energy of like, had you not fantasized about like your ego or something, like you're, oh, a big player or something like that. Not saying that you are that person, but there may be something there where you may feel like, I should not have passionately gone in this direction. But maybe you were looking for success or victory in something, and it was an illusory victory. It wasn't a real one. It was just a fantasy. It is very regretful and sad. It makes you, can make a person sad. So behind a mask, I was getting this energy of someone who may be crying, inside, but also crying about how good things are now, counting your blessings, but also looking back saying, where would I have been had I not made these decisions? Okay. And you have Joyous Fun with the Four of Cups, Hanged Man. And so the Hanged Man energy with the Joyous Fun is that you may have, this is about you changing your perspective in some way, seeing that, in a sense, right? That it's almost like this. There's no real true, you may feel, that like you're wanting to have fun, and you may feel rejected in that energy, right? And then see it differently, that it's not necessarily a rejection. This is more of a I won't say a projection. It's like, see it from from another person's angle. So if you are in a union, which a lot of these cards are showing union in some way, all the cups are giving off, reverberating back to me. This would say to me that this is a spiritual energy. So if you are in a union, this would be about looking at things from their perspective, right? There may be something where you may feel you're being rejected. You may feel like there's something missing from the joy, but there may be something going on with your person that causes them to be kind of, they may not be feeling well. They may be, kind of energy. They may not be happy about something, and it's important to see things from their perspective. And to continue to bring the fun regardless, you know what I mean? To be in this energy of, yay, look where we are, kind of thing. And you have fear, and the fear is that there is no healing. The fear is that what you want is not coming. So this may be spurring all of this on throughout the weekend. Like, I'm afraid that there is really no true healing, and that what I want is not coming to fruition, and what you truly want is for things to heal. You want things to come together and be hopeful again, and to be happy again, and to be ordained by, by a higher power, kind of thing. You want things to feel like ethereal, a dream, because that's what you actually truly have. Say you're in a union, right? But if you're not in a union, this is about this would be about fear that you're not, the things that you want are not coming towards you. Okay. And afraid that things will always stay the same. So the fun can kind of seep out of a person when they're worried about whether or not things are going to happen for them the way that they wish. So this may be having fun regardless of whether or not you feel like it's not happening. You have to see things from a different angle. Sometimes it's darkest before the dawn, kind of thing. The sun will rise, so that means that your wishes will come true. But the thing is that fear is causing you to see things from a glass half empty perspective, and that goes for those in a union and those who are not. So I'm not seeing anything about job or something specific per se, but I'm seeing one who may be regretful about decisions they made in the moment, where they weren't even clear on the situation and all the things that came with the situation, but they made passionate decisions rather quickly, and then regretted those decisions. Like, the grass may not have been greener on the other side, and that goes for anything: a job, a career, a person. And it may be that you chased an illusion and found that the illusion was not what it seemed to be on all fronts, and this may be what is driving you, and realizing that your fear is coming from this energy, and that it's causing you not to see what's in front of you right now, that your dreams are coming true. Okay. And so this is here, gratitude for you. This is the energy you need to cultivate. All of your decisions brought beautiful lessons. You created everything here. You have learned a beautiful lesson. Be grateful for your blessings in your life right now, in the present moment. Very beautiful. Okay. You could be dealing with a fire sign, a Pisces, and Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. You could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. These signs could be in your chart. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.